Hi, I'm Milan Vohra, and I'm the author of Heartbreak Unfiltered. Today, I wanted to talk about something that came up in a conversation just recently, which was about somebody saying I only like to read books which are happy endings, but we've always loved to read stories of love. And up until the time that I started researching for this book, I used to think that okay, there's only two ways it can go, right? That the love ends happily or the love ends sadly. And then I thought of all the books that I'd read where it wasn't a happy ending. But yet, the fact was that somebody or the other died, and then it wasn't a happy ending, but the love had survived. And I kept wondering about what happens to all the real stories of where actually love dies. It's not the person who dies. And this had been coming to me again and again through people who would talk to me and who would talk about how they had been shattered and let down in love. And I just felt I needed to write about it. So I almost felt like I had a responsibility to write about it. What came out of this actually really surprised me and has also changed me in some way, which is that when something didn't work out the way we hoped it would, and we pinned a lot of our hopes and future thoughts on it, that heartbreak actually comes as a major catalyst in our lives. And I think one of the biggest goals that I had was to try and reflect that through the 22 stories in this book, which are based on people from around the world, from different age groups, different identities. And I think the most amazing part is how they changed after that heartbreak. I think that it came almost like a watershed moment in their lives. And so I would urge you to pick up this book, not just to know, yes, it tells you that you're not alone, but also to see how this is going to shape you, and you can use this creative energy. And there are tons and tons of real life examples in the book which tell you that this energy that feels like a lot of pain right now and is of course a lot of is horrible stuff to go through. You need to read this book to see how it can change your life as it did for all the people in here. Please pick it up and tell me what you think.